Today we're getting into the latest Tesla news, including Tesla's huge recall and what needs to stop there, AI Day updates, Tesla's compatible with thousands of more chargers, and my Model S Plaid issues, so let's get into it, and a special thanks to Eufy Clean for sponsoring a portion of this video. First up today, Tesla has officially begun sending out invites for their AI Day 2022. Previously, Elon called this AI Day number 2, but it looks like it will be an annual event from here on out that they are planning on. Last year, Tesla talked a lot about self-driving, how their AI is going, their Dojo computer, and then they closed the event teasing their Optimus humanoid robot prototype. Originally, Elon said, quote, Tesla AI Day number 2 on August 19th, so many cool updates, but that ended up being pushed to September 30th, quote, as we may have an Optimus prototype working by then. The invites for the event confirm what Tesla plans to talk about, saying, quote, you're invited to attend AI Day 2022 on September 30th in Palo Alto, California. You'll learn about Tesla's latest developments in artificial intelligence, including full self-driving, Tesla Bot, Dojo, and more. As for Dojo, last year Tesla unveiled a working chip in Tile, but this year is expected to unveil a full supercomputer cluster based on the Dojo technology. For the Tesla Bot, Tesla teased the much more involved hands of the prototype in the invite image, and Elon recently confirmed, note, Autopilot/AI team is also working on Optimus and Actually Smart Summon/Autopark, which have end-of-month deadlines. Recently, in a job listing for the Tesla Bot, Tesla leaked a bit more details of their future plans, starting with, quote, Tesla is on a path to build humanoid bipedal robots at scale to automate repetitive and boring tasks. Core to the Tesla Bot, the motion planning stack presents a unique opportunity to work on state-of-the-art algorithms for motion planning and navigation, culminating in their development to real-world production applications. They finished that job listing saying, you will see your work repeatedly shipped to and utilized by thousands of humanoid robots within our factories. The first version of this robot is expected to be used for simple repetitive tasks, so Tesla appears to be planning to utilize them in their own factories at first. For FSD, we should get more updates as to the details of the wide beta, potentially expanding to any and all customers who want it, not restricted by a safety score, and how long it may be before driver monitoring can lessen its strictness. It should be a very exciting event and have a big impact for Tesla's future plans, but as always with AI stuff at Tesla in particular, keep Elon time in mind. Their goal of 1 million robotaxis on the road by 2020 has changed to 1 million people in the FSD beta by the end of 2022, which is nowhere the same goal, and 2 years late. Next up today, Tesla is facing a huge recall of 1.1 million vehicles due to a faulty window reversing system. Essentially, quote, the pinch protection feature on their power door windows may allow them to squeeze too hard before rolling the glass down. As happens nearly every time with a Tesla recall though, the fix is a free over-the-air software update. More on that and the state of Tesla recalls in just a minute. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Eufy Clean. Eufy Clean's H20 Home Vac is a cordless handheld car vacuum that's perfect for keeping in your car. At 1.44 pounds or 654 grams, it's extremely lightweight and compact. I can clean my entire car without my arms getting tired, and then it fits right into the side cubby of my Model Y, so it's always handy when I need to tidy up. This little vacuum is powerful with 40 air watts of suction power and a runtime of up to 30 minutes, enough to definitely clean the dirtiest of interiors. It comes with a super fast car charger by Anker and can be fully charged within an hour. That's 3 times faster than most handheld vacuums. It also comes with multiple attachments for cleaning all different areas of your car, including tight spaces. For dark crevices, there's a built-in LED headlight so you can see any dirt or crumbs you might have missed. I really appreciate this when I'm cleaning under the seats, in the door pockets, and in the trunk. I would 100% recommend this vacuum if you have kids as well, because it gets into all the tight spaces of your car, and it's super easy to take out on the go for messes that happen on the road. When you're done vacuuming, you can keep the H20 and all its attachments inside the included storage bag, which is super helpful keeping everything organized. It also makes it even easier to keep in your car since you don't have to worry about it scratching your interior and vice versa. To check out the Eufy Clean H20 Home Vac for yourself, click the link in the description below. For For this recall, not a single owner needs to bring their car back into service or sell it back to the company for this issue, and it points to a big issue with the idea of recalls. When you look at an article like this one from Fox Business, we can see Tesla recalling 1.1 million vehicles to fix faulty window reversing system. The subheader is "Glass may pinch an occupant's extremities too hard." If we look through this article, it details that Tesla discovered the issue in early September, what the problem is, what the federal guidelines are, how it's affecting a total of 1,096,762 2017 to 2022 Model 3s, 2020 to 2021 Model Ys, and 2021 to 2022 Model S and X vehicles, and then finally mentions the fix. Quote, Tesla said it is unaware of any incidents or injuries related to the issue and has already implemented a firmware update that recalibrates the system's operation to pre-delivery vehicles and new vehicles being built. After scrolling past another ad and photo, it says, owners of existing vehicles will not need to bring them in for service as Tesla will issue a free over-the-air update that will address the problem. Exact timing for the release has not yet been announced, but Tesla stores have already been notified and letters will be sent to owners in November as required by law. You seriously have to dive into this article and read nearly the entire thing before you realize, wait, this isn't actually a big deal. Tesla faces this a lot because they have some of the most software-based cars out there, and they frequently fix issues with over-the-air updates. As Elon Musk said in response to this latest one, quote, the terminology is outdated and inaccurate. This is a tiny over-the-air software update. To the best of our knowledge, there have been no injuries. We see this headline pattern everywhere. Here's USA Today, and their second paragraph mentions the over-the-air update. Better than many, but this is very much treated as a much bigger deal than when Toyota recently recalled their BZ4X for the wheels legitimately falling off. Toyota is having to buy back vehicles from customers, and it's the same exact terminology as a window issue fixed in a software update for Tesla vehicles. Software updates and fixes are becoming much more common in the industry as a whole. We hear about it the most from Tesla since they have shipped the most cars that are this heavily software-based and updatable, but Rivian, Lucid, Ford, VW, and many others diving into EVs are making software much more foundational in their vehicles. That means we're going to be seeing a lot of, quote, recalls that are fixed with no consumer effort. So this terminology really needs some updating so that a headline isn't actually accurate to call this a recall. Today, technically Fox Business here is accurate because NHTSA sees this the same as a massive recall that requires service for all customers. So we can blame people for taking advantage of that name recall, but it is an accurate term based on NHTSA terminology right now. So that's what needs changing. In the meantime, owners should be getting an update for this problem in their Teslas shortly. Next up today, Tesla service has been known to have a mixed reputation over the years. Some have great experiences with Tesla Mobile service fixing their issues quickly whenever they need. At the same time, others find that they need service right away after taking delivery because Tesla delivered the car with issues. This was my experience with the Model Y, Model 3, and Model S I took delivery of from Tesla over the past few years. The first car that hasn't had any issues from the factory was my new 2022 Model Y that I just got, and I'm very happy to see that improvement. In any case, once you need to schedule service, in some areas it's very backed up, sometimes 3 to 4 weeks, which is very frustrating. The only way to schedule service is through the mobile app, and communication isn't great there. For myself, this time around, I'm trying to get my Model S Plaid serviced. I bought this about a year ago and had initial delivery issues like a dented front bumper, but now I have a very loud seat rattle and creaking in the front and rear seats. Here's a clip of those. These issues are pretty frustrating on such an expensive car, but another issue I've been having is peeling on the yoke. At first I thought this was my own fault, but now I've seen that it's a very common issue. Meet Kevin had this issue to a whole nother level with his Plaid after only 5,000 miles. At the Real JF OK had this issue as well, along with the Kilowatts after about 24,500 miles. Clearly this is happening in places that isn't just jeans rubbing up against it, and it's happening to the yoke in general. It's really unfortunate to see and shows a quality issue that Tesla definitely needs to fix on the refreshed Model S and X. The good news is all of this can be fixed at Tesla service if you can get an appointment. For myself, on September 2nd, I scheduled service for September 7th, but Tesla let me know parts wouldn't be available in time, so they pushed me back to September 19th. I moved that to the 24th for my own schedule. Frustrating, but I was also happy to get a locked-in appointment. Then I received an estimate from Tesla, and it originally showed all of my issues costing $0 because they're all under warranty. I accepted this estimate back on September 15th, but just yesterday on the 23rd, I got a notice from Tesla service in the app that I needed to approve this updated invoice. This time, the day before my appointment, it shows everything coming in at $0, but the Yolk replacement at $824.83. This is frustrating in a number of ways. First, that this potentially isn't covered, even though it's a common issue on their $130,000 flagship vehicle, but also because it wasn't communicated until 24 hours prior to my appointment. I posted about this on Twitter, and a number of people mentioned Tesla doing this because they need to verify it's covered under warranty, and then they will proceed with the repair covered under warranty for $0. As Tesla owners of MA said, quote, "I know a lot of times warranty work will show an invoice amount, but once repaired and placed under warranty, Tesla zeroes out the cost. This is done in case an issue isn't under warranty, then the owner is prepared for worst case." Ultimately, I wasn't too concerned because of my prior experience with Tesla service, but I didn't like that communication, since I'd previously accepted a $0 estimate. Luckily, after a few messages to Tesla service, they updated the estimate about 2 hours later to once again reflect $0. So all of my issues are covered under warranty and will be getting fixed today. Happy to see that worked out, but I still would love to see Tesla's general communication improve here. Elon has mentioned Tesla service being a priority lately, and it's very important for Tesla customer satisfaction. I'll let you know if any of these issues persist after this appointment. The rattles are the most bothersome for me personally. Next up today, Tesla is officially opening up their cars to many more fast chargers by way of their CCS adapter. Tesla uses their own proprietary connector for their EVs in North America, and many argue that it's a superior plug for fast charging. It's smaller and works just as well as CCS, which is much larger. However, most other brands are using CCS for fast charging, and Tesla actually uses this in other countries where it is standard. As a result, third-party charging networks like Electrify America use CCS, and until now, Teslas have been unable to charge there. In October, Tesla finally launched a CCS adapter in Korea, and some owners obtained them from there. But now they have officially launched this in North America. You can order this on the Tesla shop for $250, and Tesla lets you log in to verify that you are eligible to purchase this product. The description says, quote, "Expand your fast charging options with the Tesla CCS Combo 1 adapter. The adapter offers charging speeds up to 250 kilowatts and can be used at third-party charging networks." The CCS Combo 1 adapter is compatible with most Tesla vehicles. Some vehicles may require a retrofit to enable use of the CCS Combo 1 adapter. Sign in to your Tesla account to check compatibility. So they verify whether or not you may need a retrofit in order to utilize this adapter, and add, for vehicles requiring a retrofit, please check back in early 2023 for availability. Here's what it shows if you do need that retrofit. For myself, I ordered one because my car is compatible, so I'm looking forward to this. Immediately upon putting this in my glove box, I'll have access to thousands more DC fast chargers from Electrify America, EVgo, and more. In some cases as well, these third-party chargers are actually cheaper than Tesla superchargers, so it just opens up options for Tesla owners that much more when traveling. I'm very curious to see how this will affect those with other vehicles though. Up until now, congestion at third-party chargers has been limited to EVs that weren't Teslas, since that adapter didn't exist. Now, if many Tesla owners opt to buy this, third-party stations might find themselves more congested by Teslas, who also get to charge exclusively at Tesla superchargers. Charging infrastructure is wildly important for EV expansion, so we'll have to see what the future holds for third-party networks, and Tesla opening up their own chargers to other EVs. Recently, Tesla opened up all superchargers to any EV in Iceland, so they are opening them many places where it's easy to do so. One company that is going forward with their own charging network is Rivian. Rivian's DC fast charging stations are grouped together in what they call their Rivian Adventure Network, and they're slowly coming online. From what we can tell, they are one of the only other EV makers actually creating their own charging stalls, aside from Tesla, and they opened their first station back in June. This week, they expanded with another new station. So things are definitely going slow, but they are getting started. Rivian has big plans for their adventure network, and their locations are specifically to, quote, "enable adventures and help Rivian owners in their long-distance travels." So far, the yellow stations are the only operational ones, and these are a combination of DC fast chargers and level 2 chargers that they call Rivian waypoints. Great to see Rivian expanding here, as this is incredibly important for people actually wanting to buy EVs. Reliable charging is crucial. Now, two more small updates from Tesla. Over in Taiwan, Tesla has officially opened up orders for the Model Y. These will reportedly be made in Germany at Giga Berlin and equipped with CCS2 chargers. First deliveries are expected in Q4 of this year, and they are shipping the long-range and performance variants. In software version 2022.36 coming up, Tesla appears to be adding a new energy app that is laid out much better and gives a lot more info. You can see your consumed energy and how much of that consumption relates to different things like driving, climate, battery conditioning, elevation, and everything else. This will give a lot of insight, and I'm excited to see this. Reportedly, Tesla will also be adding supercharger info that provides, quote, an hourly analysis of how busy the supercharger typically is at certain times of the day. That will be extremely useful when planning charging stops. Last up today, some updates about GM. GM has stopped taking Hummer EV reservations because enthusiasm for the truck, quote, has led to over 90,000 reservations for both pickup and SUV, and we're excited to say this incredible demand has led to Hummer EV reservations being fully booked at this time. Reportedly, reservations are evenly split between the truck and SUV versions of the Hummer EV. Recent reports said that GM was only at production of 12 Hummer EVs per day, so this will need significant improvement for them to catch up to their 90,000 pre-orders. If daily rates don't improve, that would take them about 20 years to fulfill orders, so a massive production ramp is needed there. One big holdup here could be the massive battery pack for the Hummer EV, the largest ever shipped in an EV at 212.7 kilowatt hours of usable capacity. For context, that's 2 Model S packs. That's all the latest Tesla news for today, so in the meantime, if you want to see the 600-mile EV coming next year, you can check out that video linked up here or in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.